Before we get started with the video, just a small correction. I'm actually using deck action incorrectly because I can draw up to 3, but I have to decide after each one whether to continue drawing or not. But I only get to keep the resources from one of the tokens I draw, but have to take the damage from all the tokens I draw. So that is like one small mistake I made, but apart from that, well, have fun with the video. 2 wood heals 4 health. Do we like eat the wood or what do we do? Hey everyone, this is Athagos, and today I will be bringing you my next part of my Sleeping Gods campaign video series. So this is video number 5, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I'm kind of losing track at the moment because I've been recording for a few days and for so many hours now. But I think this is video 5. We are actually close to the end if we can make it there. At the moment it does look quite okay. We still have exactly 2/3 of one deck, 2/3 of the third deck, so to speak. So we are through the game. If you would take it very exact, we are through the game 7/9, right? So more than 2/3. And yeah, we are doing quite okay. So there are still a few quests here I want to do. We currently are, let me show you. We currently are here. So we're pretty much like right back at the beginning. We went down here and then we teleported there. Now we're up here again. And now I want to do a few things here and then I want to go back down here again. We can do that by teleportation because we have that password. But what we will do next first is I want to go to the port, get some level up cards. I want to go to the market and buy some equipment because, as I said, we will at some point, like quite soon actually, we will face the end of the game, the end boss, and we need to be ready for that. And on the way I will try to get a few more totems. We have 3 totems at the moment, but we definitely need more in order to, well, have a good ending, right? So like 4 or 5 totems would be like, I think, a pretty decent number. Still not great, but okay. Like 3 what we have at the moment is not that great. Okay, so next turn here, let's take a look. We don't really need to like search for stuff. We have a lot of stuff here, that is fine. We can't go to the sick bay because we already are there at the moment. So I think we will just get a few command tokens. So I will just go here to the quarters. I will remove that command token and this one here. Put them back in the supply and get myself 3 of those. So we actually almost have all command tokens here. We will of course need some later on again because I will actually lose some of them again. So what I will do now, and we could later on spend 4 coins to get rid of all the fatigue tokens here. So I will not go to the port now. I will first go to the market and see what happens. But before we do so, we need to of course put in the next event deck. Oh, and of course I also receive a skill card here. Discard this equipped card to travel to distance. Not interesting. I will just discard that because we can only have 3 down here. Let me just put the ones I have here. Okay, so then let's take a look at the event card. Megalodon. A massive shark tests the ship hull for weakness. Either we can steer the ship into the shark, Savvy 5, or we can attack the shark, Strength 6. But then we can also get 1 meat if we do that. So that I think is better. So Strength 6, I think we can do that. Let me just do, oh, actually some of them, well, we are able to do it somehow. So we get 2 strength here. We need 6 strength. And then here, that's 3 strength. And let's do 4. That's 4 strength, we need 6. So let's do that, that works. So we made it. We were able to attack the shark and we gain 1 meat in the process. That is good because with that we can actually heal up a little bit later. Okay, and now I have my 2 actions. First, I will go to the market. So what we do is we take the market deck and we just put 7 cards here. Meatballs, lantern, revolver, that could be good. Stew, grilled sausage, leather coat, oh, and Zogmere gloves. Actually, Oh, these are not that great, to be honest. Let me just show you these cards close up. So we have these armor gloves, just giving a bit more defense. The revolver isn't too bad, actually, so we could work with that. So that's not too bad. Then we have meatballs. I don't know, I don't like that too much, because we are not, we just need mainly meat, I don't know. Then here, and with the lantern, just one, I don't know, one perception, not that great. Here, just one defense. We don't really need that. We already have like the Cloak of Ulo here, which gives us 3 defense, so I don't know. Then we have the grilled sausage here. That one is not too bad, but it's not great either. And the stew is okay. We have something similar. We actually have the soup. Well, the stew isn't too bad. We could also think about that, right? Yeah, so what I will do, I think, is I might get that revolver, +2 accuracy and 4 damage. So we could, for example, also involve Audrey in the fight now, right? Because she is not too bad if you give that to her, and then she would actually have like double the damage, double the accuracy, and double the defense. So that wouldn't be too bad. We don't want to give the revolver to, for example, Cannon, because we have like his ability that gives us +2 to accuracy if we have the pistol. So that's why we don't want to do that. Kazumi, she wouldn't profit from that. Well, we could also, no, not give it to Marco because he has 3 defense. He would have less defense then. I don't know. Wouldn't be that great. Gregory, no. I think, yeah, that might be an idea to actually get the revolver for 13. I think that's what I will do, because that's pretty good. That's 10, 11, 12, 13. So now we don't have any money anymore. Actually, we can spend a few of those. Instead, we can spend some artifacts. 1 artifact will be 2 coins. So let's do 2, 4. And then we still need 9 coins. Let's do another one that's 6 coins, and then we need another 7 coins. That is fine, we can do that. So, and then we still have 7 coins. Okay. So, let's get the revolver and give that one to Audrey. So maybe now Audrey can also start fighting with us. We need pretty much everyone that we can get. Okay, and then I'm not quite sure. I would still like to save 4 cash for the port, so I think I will leave it at that. Actually, we could still also get the stew. The stew isn't too bad. I think the stew is pretty good as well. So let's do that. Let's spend 1 artifact and 1 money like this, because that costs 3, and get this recipe here. That's not too bad, because we would just have another food item here. That's because then we can cook a lot. That is not bad. That is pretty good, actually. I like that. So that works. And then I think I will leave it at that. I will go to the market later on, like a short time before the end, because the end fight, like the end of the game, and try to get even more equipment. But with that, I'm pretty satisfied. All right, with my second action, I will go to the port. And in the port, I will first of all, we will get the level up cards that we wanted to get. So these were, I think these here, like the baker for Marco. When a player cooks a recipe, restore 1 extra health. That is really helpful. That is 5 experience, and I will, and then maybe for Raphael, the brawling. When Raphael draws 5 plus fate during attack, deal +1 damage and gain 1 block. That is not too bad. So this one can actually be quite strong if you are lucky. But I mean, we can also redraw fate and stuff. So that might be good. So we'll take these 2. I think that's pretty good. And that is now 9 experience, which we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we have no experience left anymore, but that is completely fine. Then Marco will be now a baker as well. So now cooking is really good. We can now substitute 1 ingredient for another when we cook, and also we can heal 1 extra health. That is great. and he can just use his hammer to actually do quite some damage. So that is not too bad. We can work with all of that. And before I finish my turn, let me see if we can maybe do a few things here. We have a lot of command at the moment, so I will use the command here to... Who is it? Here to get rid of that weakened status. I will spend one command here to get rid of the low morale. Low morale over there. Also, what I wanted to do in the port, I forgot. I also wanted to spend 4 gold to remove 1 fatigue from every crew member, because that's one thing we can do. And also, oh, that's a lot of fatigue I can remove. That is great. And also remove up to 2 damage from each crew member. So let me also do that. I completely forgot. So there we go. So now we're looking pretty good again. So what was I about to do? I gave them the stuff, and I'm about to heal and stuff. Okay, so so in terms of morale, we can't do anything anymore, but that is completely fine. And then I think we are doing okay, actually. Yeah, we could remove a little bit more. Well, actually, I could cook a soup. 1, 2, not perfect, but I could actually cook a soup. I think I will do that. 2 carrots and a meat. I will use those here to get rid of 3 more fatigue. That's 1 and 2, better than nothing. And then also get rid of 1 low morale. Let's take actually, he can be no, let's do that one here. And then also, because I cooked something with his ability, I can now restore 1 extra health, and that will be Audrey's here. So now we are looking really good. We are looking really good at the moment. So that is not bad, but we will have to restore that again later on, short before the end of the game. All right, so next round, I will go to the bridge. I will return all of the command tokens back here and take 2 command tokens for myself, like that. That is pretty good. And now let's see. We have a few quests here. The cottage is near a bridge north of Segura trading post. Do you see a bridge up here? There is a bridge. There is a bridge here, so we could go to 34. Did we go to 30? Have we gone to 34 yet? Let me see. Because there we can find a treasure hunter. 34. We have not been there, so that might be an idea. And also raid should be up here for the village. So I think that's what I will do. Let's now just move up here, go there and also there, right? Do these 2 things, and then we can go back to where we were at the beginning. So I think that's what I will do. Okay, but first, of course, we also need a skill card, a new one. When a crew member is at full health, +1 to accuracy. That one is good. I will then just get rid of that one here. So, okay, then let's draw a card. Violent winds. Blistering winds make it difficult to do anything. -1 to fate this turn, except in combat. Okay, that is something we can work with. I will now travel as my first action, and that is 3 -2, so we can travel just 1. Well, then I will travel again. That is 4 -1, that is 3, so we can go up there. That is all we could do this round. Now I will just do the next turn. Let me go to the sick bay, get 3 more command tokens, and then, before I do anything else, we'll also remove that 1 health, so 1 damage. So now everybody is almost perfect again. We still have that 1 low morale thing. Let me get rid of that 1 morale thing here as well. And what I will also do is I will use this focused mind, and I will give this to someone who doesn't have a high accuracy. would be the captain, but we already have like all skills here for the captain that we can use. So she has high accuracy. We could give it to Gregory. We could give it to Gregory. Also, we could give it to Cannon. Or maybe to Audrey. Let's give it to Audrey. Like this. And that costs me, oh, how much? 2 command. Let me pay that. And then we will draw our skill card here. Careful aim. Take 1 extra damage when hit by an enemy counterattack. Oh, wow. So we actually get more damage, but we also have more accuracy. Okay, I will use that one as well, I think. Actually, let's already give it to someone. So she now has 3 accuracy if she's at full health. He has 3. She only has 2 accuracy. So we could give it to her. She takes more damage then, but I mean, she could also like hit better. That's not too bad. Yeah, but he only has 2 accuracy here. Let's give it to him. And he can also take more damage because he has 6 health. Oh, how much? That is 2 command. Okay, so we really need to like get going now and outfit everyone for the end. Okay, that was everything, and now we can do our event here. Zogmir refugees. An overcrowded boat floats low in the water. As you sail near, the refugees throw grappling hooks onto your ship. We can either help them repair their ship with craft 8 and gain 1 artifact, or we can cast off the hooks and escape, strength 6 and gain 1 low morale. Well, I would definitely help repair their ship for that artifact. That is craft 8, and craft we are quite okay actually, because here Raphael gives us 2 craft. How much do we need? 8. So we have 2, 3, 4. And then we need 4 more. I think we can work with that. So let's hope. That is 6. Yeah, that works. So we were able to repair their ship. You're very welcome. And we get an artifact for that. That is wonderful. Okay. So let me see. Now we can... What can we do now? Well, we don't do the 34 thing, right? Hope that we can find that cottage there. Should be there. I'm pretty... Oh, well, I'm not very certain. Let's just see. 34. If keyword cottage, there we go. Turn to 34-3. You cross a bridge with wooden planks that dangle like loose teeth. Strength 5 check. If we fail, -3 health. I don't want to spend too much strength on that, right? What I will do is I will pay 2 strength for that with him. And then let's hope we draw a 3. Oh, we don't. You know what? Let me spend another command to redraw fate and hope we get a 3 at least. Yeah, we do. So we made it. Beyond the bridge is Anne's cottage, nestled among the fit trees, its door swinging in the soft breeze. Inside, a woman stirs a pot of broth. A blue lizard lounges on her grey hair like a sultan on a pillow. That's pretty funny. Only briefly she looks up and sets her gaze on Mac. You won't leave here with a map, she says, but you can have some soup. We can either ask Anne why she won't give us the map, or we can just accept the soup while secretly looking for the map. No, I think I actually want to... I don't know. Yeah, let's do secretly. Let's do accept the soup and secretly look for a map. I think that's good because accepting the soup might be that we could maybe recover some fatigue also. I don't know, maybe. Would make sense. So perception 8. We can do that. We can definitely do that. So perception 8. Let me see. So we have perception 1, 2, 3, 5. Perception 8. Okay. Then we need to draw a 3. Oh, that's only a 1. But I can spend this one here to redraw fate and hope for a 3. There we go. That is enough. That is all we need. Let me already reshuffle those and then we will continue with the story. Just reshuffle those quickly. Just do a rough overhand shuffle. That should be fine. So, man, this is such a good game. I already said it in my last video, I think, but I'm really looking forward to the sequel, Sleeping Gods, Distant Skies. I really hope that this one is really good as well. I hope it's not too much better than this one, because I actually want to have a reason to keep both games, right? Okay, so we made that. So we're going to 34-2. There. Do these islanders a favor and toss every totem you find into the sea, says Anne, dishing soup into soiled earthenware and passing the bowls to the crew. Marco grimaces as he takes polite sips while Raphael slurps down his entire bowl. You talk for hours until Mac gives you a wink and taps her satchel. Thanks for the soup, but we must be going, you say. Anne smiles. I know you have my map, Mac, and there's not much I can do to stop you. Take it then. I hope that you'll see the error of your path, but it seems unlikely. Well, we stole the map. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to look for the map and then talk to her about it. Well, okay, we gained 3 coins. I will take that. We will probably get 1 low morale, right? Probably. Let's see. So 3 coins, that is good. We need coins. Also, we get 1 grain and 1 XP. Okay, that's good. Why not? 1 XP is not a whole lot. How many XP? I think I would like to have 3 at least, because I have something for Kazumi I want to give to her. And then we lose quest 2 and gain quest 6. Okay, so quest 2 is done. And we gain quest 6. So this was like the quest we got at the very beginning, and I'm just doing it like toward the end of the game. But yeah, well, we had other things to do. It's kind of cool. I've never done that before. It's kind of cool to just return to the beginning of the map and start doing quests then. That's pretty funny. 6. We took a map from Anne's cottage. It leads into the forest on the island to the east. Oh, okay. The island to the east is here, and the forest is here. So it's probably like 3 or 47. Probably. Okay, let's leave that here. We might be able to do that. So that was our first action. And the second action is... I will not explore everything here now, because I really want to go back to the bottom of the map later on. So let me do a travel action. Perfect, to go over here. We need a strength check or receive 1 ship damage. Let me just... We only have 2, so we will receive 1 ship damage, and that damage will go to 2. That is the deck. Okay. So, it's now the next turn. I don't have too many command tokens anymore. Might be an idea to get those. We could also, you know what, let's go to the deck first. Get 2 command tokens for that. And then start exploring a bit here. So first of all, we get 2 grain or 2 wood, like 2 material. Let's take the grain for now. I think grain is not that easy to come by, except for the search action here, so that is fine. So let me just shuffle these roughly, because I want to take a few more. The second one here, that is 1 coin, and also 1 low morale token. Let me give that to... Well, now slowly everybody's becoming like good at stuff. Let me still give it to Gregory for now. Yeah. And then a third token. That is 1 meat and also 1 grain again. Yeah, well, that is wonderful. That is really nice. And then because of Laurent's ability, we can take another one. Oh, and that would have been 2 ship damage, but we negate that damage and we get 1 coin. Okay, we're getting places. So, and then let's do the next event. Sea Tower. A tower stands in the center of a small maelstrom. Find a way into the tower. Savvy 8. We gain 1 artifact if we do, otherwise we get 3, and we also get 3 ship damage if we don't make it. 3 ship damage is a lot, so let's actually try to do that. Savvy 8. Okay, let me get some tokens here. So let's see. Savvy. So where is he? Here. He gets like 2 savvy, so that's 2 already. Oh no, wait. Savvy, that's the anchor, not the tools. So the anchor, oh, he would be good, but we can't use him anymore. Well, that's bad. So let's do 1 anchor, 2 3. How much do we need? 8. 4, which costs me 1 command. I think that's it. Let's do 4 and then hope we draw a 4. That is only a 3, but I can spend 2 command here to add 1 fate. Then we have that 8, that is fine. So we are able to deal with that and we gain 1 artifact, which is nice. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. So potentially we have 15 coins again if we use all the artifacts. Okay, and now we do our actions. Well, I will go into the village in a minute. Let me just cook something first, I think. Because, yeah, we are a little bit too exhausted here. Too many fatigue tokens. So, what do we cook? I want to get rid of 1, 2, 3 fatigue tokens at least, maybe even more. So, do we have a low morale token? We do. So let's do this here. That is, let's just use 1 meat, 1 carrot, and let's use another meat to cook that one here. So we can get rid of 3 fatigue tokens, 1, 2, and 3. So that's the important ones. Now we can at least work with everyone again. And also we lose that low morale token, that is good. And because we did that, we could also heal 1 damage, but we don't have any damage that we can heal. Also, I will spend 2 command tokens here to get another meat. So I think like that is not too bad. And now I will go into 63 and see what happens there. That should be that raid thing there, I hope. 63. I mean, this is probably a fight, but it's like at the very beginning of the story, right? So it should be something pretty easy, right? Maybe we get just a few coins that we can need, so that is fine. 63. If keyword raid, turn to 56. Okay, then we need to go back again. There we go. You spot a village on the coast, a small settlement nestled against a pine forest. Smoke billows from the roofs of a few of the huts and the wind carries with it a faint scream. These forests are infested with rat creatures, says Mac. You hear a scream from a village on the coast. So now we can either watch from the safety of the ship or we can land at the town's piers. Let's land at the town's pier because I definitely want to help, right? 56.1 here. Rats the size of humans, their fur slick and oily, run among the village huts wielding savage tools. Some of the villagers fight the rats with wood axes while more rat creatures prance with glee near the village edge, lighting straw roofs with torches. Villagers fight rats while houses are burning. So we can hurry to put out the fires. That's strength 7. We can also fight the rats in the village square, and we can loot what we can in the chaos. No, I will not do that. Let's hurry to put out the fires first. Strength 7. So, strength 2, strength 4. Let's be safe and add another strength thing here. So now we're at strength 6. So now we only need to draw 1. Well, yeah, that was easy. Then go to 61.2. Okay. Now this is like an encounter where we need to flip the book like a lot. 61.2. Come on, come on. There we go. You put out the fire and chase the torch-bearing rats into the forest. A worried man in a blood-stained toga seeks you out. You arrived just in time. Though I wish you'd helped us in the square. The houses you saved were empty. Oh well, you saved them and we thank you. My brother took a stab wound to the shoulder. It might have been averted, but you did your best, I'm sure. So, a man from the village thanks you. We gain 2 coins, that's good. There we go, 2 coins. And 1 grain. Yeah, perfect. That is wonderful. And we complete quest 1. Note, Last Hope is now liberated. In future actions, you may explore location 63 to visit the village and talk to the townspeople. Ah, okay. So we can actually talk to the townspeople here if we want to. We might be able to do that because, I mean, we liberated them, so that's fine. So the raid one is done as well. Okay. That was one action. Wait. Go there. I think that was only the first action, right? Yeah. Then we can do the second action, and let's go there again. Let's explore there again. Let's talk to the townspeople and see what happens. And then I will leave, because we need to attend other things. 63. Last hope. The edge of the village rests well within the tall trees of the forest. The towering pines might have given a sense of protection if not for the recent rat creature attack. So we can explore the edge of the forest. We can eat at the fish house for 1 coin. That might be good because we can probably just regain some health. I think I will do that. We can also visit Mikra's temple by paying 1 food, which would also be interesting. So I will first eat at the fish house and pay 1 coin for that. Let me do that. There. You must try this gumbo, says the cook with a grin. It's my own recipe. I'll share it with you, though, if it's not too spicy for you. The cook shares a recipe. Restore 2 health? Oh no, I don't have any damage. But we get a recipe. Gain adventure card 1. Yeah, I think that's like at the very beginning, you're supposed to do this, right? So players should like think, oh, I have a quest, let's go there and do that. And then they like receive like that first recipe, right? But it's good to have another recipe. It's always good to have as many recipes as possible. So adventure card 1 here, spicy gumbo. Actually, not too bad. 1 meat, 1 vegetable, 1 grain for 3/3. So just having another recipe is not a bad thing at all. Okay, wonderful. And then turn to 63, and then I will pay 1 food actually, 1 meat, to visit the temple. Let's see what happens there. A woman with long braided hair teaches you how to make tea, a tea offering using honey and flower petals. This will help you enter an ancient shrine to Valard on the island to the west, she says, though few return from that place. You learn how to enter the shrine to the west. Gain quest 16. Okay, I actually don't want to be here too long. Well, gain quest 16, let's see, here we go. Okay, shrine. At a temple in Last Hope, we learned how to make an offering that will open a nearby shrine in the red rocks to the west. Probably there. You know what, let's go there as well, but then I will go someplace else. Okay, because and there's something as well, but we don't want to do too much stuff. Well, we got the map now, right? I don't know. Well, we still have quite a few rounds. Let me just check. Yeah, but not too many anymore. Yeah, well, okay, let's see. So, okay, then it's the new turn again. I definitely need to put a lot of command tokens back. So let's go to the bridge so we can return all command tokens here, and I will take 2 for myself. Also, we will get a new skill card. Discard this. Equip card to give this crew member +1 to accuracy. Yeah, okay, that would be okay, but not great, so that's fine. Okay, and then we draw a card here. We can also not draw an event card this turn, but we cannot discard it. I thought we could discard it, but we can't. So I guess we are not able to discard any event cards. That really is a shame, to be honest. But well, that's the way it is. Also, never forget to hydrate, right? Okay, so then we will just draw that event card and see what happens. Wounded bird. A huge red bird crashes on the deck. Its wing is bloody. We can either tend to the bird and help it fly away. With that, we could remove 1 low morale. I would like to tend to the bird and help it fly away, but we don't have any low morale, right? Or we can eat the bird. What? Gain 1 meat. Kazumi gains low morale. Oh man, that is horrible, but I really don't want to eat the bird, but we do need some food, of course, and that 1 low morale I can get rid of. Oh man, so that was really a non-role-playing choice. That was a true choice of what is best for the game, but I hated that choice. I did. Okay, let me spend 1 command to remove that low morale token. So Now everything is good again. The captain gave Kasumi pep talk, reminded her that we need to survive, so that is okay, I guess. Okay, so and now we can do our stuff. So like the temple would be interesting because there might actually be a totem, because like one of the first quest chains, and they will kind of want to tell you like that totems are important, right? So I think I will travel there and see what's up. Yeah, there we go, and then I will see what's up. 186. Let's see what happens. Actually, do we cook before that? Because we are all not that great in that great shape. Yeah, I think I will do that. Let me do the grain thing here, like 1 grain and 1 meat, to get rid of 3 fatigue tokens, 1, 2, and 3, and also gain 2 health again, but that's fine. We are not hurt at all. Okay, 186. Oh, I'm almost there already. Ah, there we go. Spires of rock flame orange as the sun slides into the sea. Bewitched with curiosity, you follow a narrow stair to a solid oak door covered in carvings. At the center of the door is a face, his portly cheeks flushed by the light of the sunset. As you approach, he speaks with an air of authority. "Go away, you're not welcome." I kind of have to think of the doors with the faces in Fable. kind of what I'm thinking of. You find a wooden door in the rock cliffs, so we can either ask the face what it knows, or we can open the door with the keyword shrine, which we have, right? So let's just open the door. Let me go down here. You make some honey flower tea for the wooden face. As you pour the golden liquid into his mouth, he sighs and the door swings open. Shafts of orange light float into the chamber, illuminating the dust in the air. There are 12 doorways in front of you, each carved above with 3 symbols. To your left is a narrow corridor, and beside it is a cluster of clay pots. "A bit more honey next time," the face calls after you. Okay, this sounds like a puzzle. Oh yeah, we do have a puzzle here. I will have to go a little bit into a close-up so you see that. So you see here, these are like the doorways, right? We do have like specific symbols here that might help us find something. But what we can do is we can go through all these doors, right? And then what we can also do is examine the chamber. We can search the narrow corridor to the left, and we can search through the clay pots, right? So these are things that we need to do first. Probably we need to do all 3 successfully so we can find the right door, because they have 3 symbols, right? That's kind of what happens, I think. We can probably also just have like 2 symbols to find the right door. So let's see. So let's first examine the chamber. Perception 5, that is okay. Let me spend 1 perception right here. That's what does anyone? Oh, does anyone have 2? Here, here's 2 perception. Like 2 perception, we need 5. So let's just draw a card. Perfect. 2 plus 3, that's 5. So that works. So let's see here. We kind of need to go back and forth all the time. That will be slightly annoying, but let's see. A stone tablet leans against the chamber wall. Under the dust is the image of a footprint. Okay, so footprint, let me just note that down. You know what, let's just take here our map. And just, so, footprint is number 1. Okay, so what you can also do is search the narrow corridor on the left, which is again perception 5. Okay, sure. Let's do that. Perception 5. Let's see what we can do there. Perception. So then let's do perception 1. Perception 2. Then we still need to 3. Perfect. Wow, we're really lucky. So we search the narrow corridor to the left. In the corridor, carving breaks from the wall, landing on your foot. You lift the stone to find an image of a diamond. Okay. Then let's say diamond. Let me just write that up there. Diamond. Now we have footprint and diamond. That would be F and I. F or I. So either 50-50, but let's search through the clay pots nearby and do another perception check. Perception 5 again. Let's just try it. Let's just try it. These are all very easy skill checks, so should be fine. So we have perception 1 and perception 2. So we just need to pull a 3 again. Perfect. That is good. So then we go back here. So we search through the clay pots nearby. Moving aside the pots, you uncover a tablet with a carving of a water drop. As you sweep sand from the stone, another picture emerges. A box with a star, a diamond, and a moon inside, and standing next to it, the image of a strong woman. Okay, so this is a water drop. So we have footprint, diamond, water. That one does exist, that door. And that is door F. But we also have that star, diamond, moon. That would be D, with the strong woman. So either we go into F or we go into D. I think we should go into F because that's like the combination of all, right? But we could also just go into D. So yeah, So I don't quite know what to do. So, actually, you know what? I don't know how this is. So actually, when we just search through one of them and we get like 3 symbols at once, that's the easier route. So I don't know if there's anything good behind that, right? But then again, most people probably start like examining the chamber and going from top to bottom, right? So I think we will actually do that like combined thing we get, like that would be door D, I think, yeah, like with that strong woman as a symbol. Maybe that's a good omen. So let's do that. Let's do D. And that is 194. Then I will actually have to flip a few pages. There we go. If explore token A. No, we don't have it. No, we don't have explore token A. A stone box stands at the back of an empty room. The lid, covered in dust, shimmers in the light of the dying day. We can attempt to open the heavy lid of the stone box. Strength 6. Okay, or we can return to the entry chamber. No, I want to open that box. Strength 6. We do have a few strength people, but I think we have already exhausted them all. No, he still has 2 strength. And he as well. We need strength 6. So let's do these 2. That's strength 4. Then we need a 2. Perfect. Wow. And then we turn to 194.1. The box lid is massively heavy, but you manage to slide it off and it drops to the floor with a crash. Inside is a pair of heavy brass braces covered in strange symbols. You feel an intense sense of despair when you touch them. Okay. I don't know what that is. I actually did the quest before at some point, like in one of my older playthroughs, but I don't remember having like gotten gloves. So I guess I have chosen differently back then. That was my first playthrough actually. And then we also get explore token A. Okay, that means we can't do it a second time. That makes sense. Let me just find explore token A here. Should be one of these triangles. There we go. You see these triangles here? And these just tell us that we have explored something already. There, A. Okay, let me just put the A. I don't know, let me just put it here by the shipboard. So we know that we have that one. Okay. Explore token A. What else do we get? An adventure card 19. Nightmare gloves. Okay. That sounds, I don't know, that doesn't sound too great. Adventure card 19. 19. Come on. There we go. Nightmare gloves. Oh. Wow, these are amazing. We can use those and then we get like 3 strength, but only 1 low and also 1 low morale. But that's fine. We can get rid of low morale. So we can just use, like, pretty much we use 2 command tokens for 3 strength. Right? Because we use 1 command token here and 1 there to boost morale again. So wow. This is actually pretty good. This is nice. Okay, and then we did that, and now we go to 186.4. Oh, really? Can we actually go back to the thing? 186.4. We can actually go back in, I suppose, and then go through the other door as well. Let's do that. That's door F, 198. Yeah, that's nice. Let's see what is behind 198. There we go. Come on. The tunnel broadens into an arena. Seeds carved into the rock around a ring of dust and dried blood. The floor rumbles and chunks of stone ceiling rain onto your startled crew as a creature erupts from the ground. So we enter an arena and the monster attacks us. Okay, that's a level 11 combat. We can do that. 36 and 38. Okay, let's do that. Then I will have to get rid of all these stuff here. Like this. 36 and 38. Okay, sure. 36, 38. Okay. Let's show these two cards and see. Okay, how strong are these? They are okay. We can deal with that. Let me show you close up what we're dealing with. So we have the Cinder Cave Guard doing 4 damage initially. Oh, but accuracy of 7 we need. Wow. And the Hexic Demon does an initial damage of 6. That's a lot. So we will have to get rid of that one first. Definitely. That's definitely the stronger of these two enemies. Okay. We're ready to fight, but they are all exhausted, so we do way less damage. But we can get around that somehow, I'm pretty sure. Wow, that will be pretty tough, but let's just try. So, get our 4 combat action tokens here. And see what we can do. So, let me think. You know what? Call me crazy, but I think I will actually start attacking with Audrey. We have not used her at all so far. So, let's do that, because when she's at full health, which she is, she gets 1 extra accuracy. So, she has an accuracy of 3 now. And she has damage of 4 with that revolver. So, that's pretty good. So actually of 3, we need to draw a 2. Easy, very, very easy. So we do 4 damage. That is not too bad. 4 damage, wow. 2, 4. Okay. So then let's do... Oh, actually 4 damage is not that great. You know what? I will spend a command token here on Valad's Prism to do 2 more damage. So then we do 6 damage even. That is a lot better. So 1, 3, 5, 6, like that. And we can give that synergy token to someone else. We will have to attack with someone who has high accuracy. Who is that? Who has high arc? Like how? But he only needs 2. Oh, yeah, that's fine. We can actually take Raphael. That's fine. We will give that to Raphael. That. Oh no, that's not enough. We need somebody who does like 2 damage, despite that reduction here in damage. Let's give it to Laurent. Okay. So and then the demon attacks back with 5 damage, but we have a block of 2, so we only receive 3 damage. That's fine. So we are still alive and kicking. There we go. Like that. And then I will go over to Laurent. Laurent will have to draw a 2. That is enough. So we hit and we do 3 damage plus 1 is 4 and minus 1 again because of that exhaustion. So we do 3 damage. That's exactly enough to get rid of that Hexic Demon, who does not attack back because, well, it's gone. It's defeated. And we have even 2 more combat action cubes here. So altogether we need to do 2, 4, 6 damage. We can definitely do that. We can definitely do that. Let me see. 6 damage, right? Okay, so here we would have 4 damage, 2 accuracy. But we need a lot of accuracy. We don't have any command tokens anymore. That is kind of bad, right? But let's try it. Let's try it with 3 damage here. Yeah, let's try it with Gregory, I guess. Yeah, let's try that because he has an accuracy of 3. So we need to draw 4. Yeah, perfect. So we do 4 minus 1. We do 3 damage. That is okay for a start. But 3 damage is not really enough, actually, right? 3 damage is not quite enough because then we can't. Well, then I will just put it like this here, I guess. Like this. And then we can put that synergy token on someone else. Someone who has high accuracy, does a lot of damage. Who would that be? High accuracy is like the most important thing. 3-2 here. 4-2, that's definitely not enough. 2 damage is definitely not enough. 3-3 minus 2. We are not able to defeat the cave guard immediately. But that is fine. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, so that is okay. So let's just, I don't know. Like actually, she's pretty good. Let's work with Audrey here. Alright, and then they attack back with 2 damage, but we have 1 block, so we only receive 1 damage here. That's fine. And then with the last one, I will go to Audrey again. Audrey has 2 accuracy, plus 3, that's 5 accuracy, that's not enough. So he will attack first, do 2 damage, but we have 2 blocks, so it doesn't do anything. And we can still attack 1 back. So that is okay. And then we don't have any action cubes anymore, so the cave guard will attack and do 2 damage. I will direct that to Audrey because Audrey has 2 block. Nothing happens. So we are actually really safe now. We can now take our time because nothing really happens. So yeah, we need 4 damage left. Let's just try it with Captain Odessa because she has only 1 accuracy, but let's see what we can do. That is 5. 5 plus 1, that's 6. Oh, that's not quite enough. We would need 1 more. Oh, by the way, we gain 2 command at the beginning of combat. I forgot about that because Odessa, right? Because of that special ability we gave to her. So now I can actually use these 2 to put that on Mac. So we have 1 more fate, and now it's enough. Now we do this. Now we do 4 damage and can kill that Cinder Cave Guard. Wow, that worked out really well. Where was that? Wait, here. Turn to here. The shadowy creature vanishes in a burst of darkness, like an exploding ink bottle. At the far end of the arena, you find a broken tomb, and within it a totem. Yes, I knew it. You defeat the creature and find a totem. Gain 3 coins. That is nice. Let me just exchange that here, and let me also exchange these. 4, 5. No, actually, no. Let me keep those like this. 2 XP. That is good because now I have enough XP for that other card I wanted to get for Kazumi. And then we also get adventure card 45, which is a totem. So now we have 4 totems. That is not too bad. We are getting places. What did I say? 45, right? Yeah. 45. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay, that's the Stone of Blood. Let me just show you close up. Here, the Stone of Blood. If we do that, then we can do 1 damage, but we also lose 1 health. Okay, but still, doing damage is good. We need to do a lot of damage later on to the end boss, so that is fine. So, okay, cool. So we already have like 4 totems, and these are like all pretty strong, so nice one. Okay, and then I guess that's it. Let me see. Complete quest 16. Yeah, I put them all to the side here. That's the shrine quest. We complete that one, and we return to the ship. Okay, let me just put these 2 back here. These were 36 and 38 because so that we have everything back in order where it belongs. There we go. Okay, cool. So these combat cubes, we also get rid of those. So we are here. So we traveled and did the action. So I think I think this is the end of the round. We definitely need to heal up a little bit. Let me see. We need to get rid of... You know what? I will actually go to a port and pay to get rid of a lot of fatigue here. But still, I think we can get rid of a lot of them right now. But we don't have any command tokens, so we can't do anything. Well, then let's start the next round. Let's go here. Let's go here for now and get like remove 2 of those at least. Let's remove these, this one and this one. Remove these 2 and take 3 command tokens like this, and then we can actually cook a little bit. Oh, we also receive another ability card. Instant effect, restore 2 health to the crew member. No, I don't want to do that. So and then let's cook something. Most important thing is fatigue. The most important thing is fatigue. So let's see. Let's actually go there. Let's do 2 carrots, 1 meat, and also 1 grain. For this one here, for the pot roast, so we can get rid of 5 fatigue tokens. So let's get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this, and also recover 4 health. We only have 3. Oh, we have 4 damage here. Perfect. And also we could remove another damage because of Marco's ability, but we don't have another damage token, so that's fine. Okay, and then we draw the next event card. A swarm of rats infests the cargo bay. We can either exterminate them with Cunning 7, or we can just ignore them, and every time we draw fate or between 1 and 2 when traveling, we lose 1 food. I don't want to exterminate them now. Let them just live there. I will just put it down here so we remember. Okay, good. And then I don't know actually. We could now do that ants map thing back there, but I could also just go down to where we were, right? Where we were like a long time ago, where I wanted to continue exploring. I think I will do that actually. Yeah. So we need that sandstone here, I think. It says, as an action, you may move the ship to location 979 on Atlas page 10. So we can just move back there again, down there. Oh no, Atlas page 10, wait. 9, 10, it's up there, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I will do that. So I will use the southwestern gate, right? Utter the password, so we go back to location 79 on page 10, because I would just want to go back there. Come on, there we go, right there, back at the arch where we vanished before. And now we still have another action, so let us just take a look here. So we are now here. There is still somewhere a monster here that we haven't really found yet. So I think I will... Oh no, I wanted to go right here and see what's going on here. Because... Didn't I have like a quest there? Blood Rock? Oh no, I also wanted to go to Blood Rock. No! Blood Rock's up there. But it would have been hard to get there anyway. So yeah, we still need to go. Maybe at the end we go to Blood Rock, because I could actually talk to the Stone Oracle there. I think we will go there at the end. You know what? Down here I'm not able to go there anymore, I think. So I would rather just go to the right here, see what's going on here, right? And then we will go up. We don't have that many turns anymore anyway. We have 7 more turns, but 6 more turns where we can do stuff. So I think, right? Let me see. So we don't have too many rounds anymore anyway. So let me just explore a little bit here and then go up towards Blood Rock and see what happens there. That's what we will. That's what we will do. Okay, then let us travel. That is a 5, so the rats don't trigger. We can actually travel 2 with those. We need to do like a check here. Will I do a check there? Yeah, sure. Let's just draw a card and see what happens. That's only a 2, so we will get receive 1 ship damage. At 2, that is the... Oh, that's actually the deck. Oh, so we're not able to use the deck anymore. That's bad. Because I actually wanted to use the deck. You know what? Then let me put 2 here for repair 1. That means that we can repair one of them again. Yeah, because I definitely want to use the deck. Okay, next round. Actually, I want to use the deck right now. So, because we need a bit of food again. So, let's see what we get here. We get 1 vegetable and 1 meat. Then we get, again, 1 vegetable and 1 meat, but also 1 ship damage. At 5, okay, that is the quarters here. And then we get either 2 grain or 2 wood. Let me take 2 wood for repairing, right? For repairing later on? Yeah, let's do that. And then I do my 4th action without taking damage to get 2 vegetables again. Wonderful. Okay. Nice. And that is that. That was pretty much it, yeah. Is there anything else that I would do? I don't have too many command tokens, so no, let's just take a look at the event deck here. Fungus Treasure. You encounter a derelict ship covered in fungus. Either we can explore the ship, and then either we lose health and gain 1 venom, or we gain 3 coins, or we can avoid the ship, and that is Savvy 9. You know what? Let's explore the ship and hope we draw Fate 4 to 6. There we go. Nice. We gain 3 coins. That is nice. Wonderful. Because I want to go to a store soon and also to the port. Okay. So we could go here and then we will travel 1 more time to go over here. No, actually, oh, there's a lot of stuff here. There's a huge city that we could explore, right? But I also want to go there. I actually would like to go there first, but if you go there first, then we need to do a challenge and then go down and then go up and do a challenge again. So I might just go here and explore a little bit there. Okay, so that was my turn. Well, then we have the next turn here. We don't have any health to do. You know what I will do? I will go here. That means I get 2 new command tokens, and I can actually now discard a card to get rid of 1 fatigue token. That's something that I have not done yet so far because I never really needed that, but I will do it now. Now let me think. Let me do 2 health. Yeah, let me discard this one and remove this fatigue token, and then we can gain another ability card. Adrenaline, +1 damage if this crew member has 3+ damage. That is what Raphael had before. Okay, that's fine. Then a new event card. Blood Moon. As the crimson moon rises, a wave of madness spreads. We can withstand the madness, Savvy 9. I will have to do that because otherwise we lose 3 health and gain 2 madness. That is a lot. So Savvy 9, I will definitely do that. So let me get a few fatigue tokens. We will need those. Savvy 9. That is the anchor. So this one has 2 anchors. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's 5. We need 9. There we go. That's exactly what we need. Perfect. So that one is done. All right. So let's explore here a little bit. Let's look at the alley markets. 215. Let's see what happens there. Come on. There we go. If keyword Moira, turn to 215.1. No. You explore a maze of back alleys deep in the city of Azaria. You swap stories of your adventures with an innkeeper for a free meal. Gain 1 grain. Wonderful. Draw 5 market cards. You may buy one of them at -1 cost. Well, that is nice. That is amazing. Okay, 5 market cards. Let's see. 1, ooh, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, I already found something that I would want probably. Okay, so let me show you what we got here. So we got tea. Removed 1 fatigue. That's not too bad. I mean, it's really cheap, right? And -1 means that it's free. Then we have the outdoor cooking gear. Passive: when you cook a recipe while exploring, restore an extra 2 health. Huh. Nice. That's something that is not too bad, actually. We have the Elzarian Trident. 3 accuracy, 3 damage, and 2 block, and +1 damage versus Mythians or Mythans. That's we might meet those again at the end of the story. And then we have steamed vegetables here. That is not too bad either, but I think we have a lot of good recipes. And this here is 2 wood. Heals 4 health. Do we like eat the wood or what do we do? Okay, interesting. So yeah, there are like a few things that I like. So the tea is just free. That is pretty cool. This one is very good. That outdoor cooking gear, right? If we just cook recipes while exploring, then we can just restore an extra 2 health. That is really good. We needed that at the beginning. Now I don't know. The Elzarian Trident would be interesting. 332. Who can we give this to? We could. Well, she has a rifle. 332. We could give it to Raphael, because then he could be really strong. Oh, I think I would like that. Give it to Raphael. He probably has a 320, and this way he would have 332. And remember that he has that that ability. If he draws 5 or more fate during an attack, he gets even 1 more damage and even 1 more block. So that would not be too bad, right? We could give it to him. Also, we could give it to Marco. He currently has 113. This way he would have 332. So he would have 1 less block, but he would have definitely more attack and stuff. So we can actually also fight with him, because Raphael is already okay, right? And yeah, I think we should give it to Marco then. Kazumi, that wouldn't do too much. You know what? I will get the Trident for 10 instead of 11. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we give that Elzarian Trident to Marco. And then Marco like gets rid of his frying pan. Instead we can work with the Elzarian Trident. I mean, one thing that I really haven't told you yet, but we don't need to use that new weapon, right? He has like a frying pan or an Elzarian Trident. We can use one of those, right? So we could also use the frying pan if we need more block, right? If 1 damage is enough or something like that. Okay. And the rest we will discard. Like that. Actually, you know what? I will take back 2 of my money I spent, instead pay 1 artifact for that, right? I will still keep 3 artifacts in case we need them, but I don't think we need that. We need like 4 or more, so that's fine, but we need a bit of cash. Yeah, a bit of cash would be good. So we have a second action. We could explore even more here if we wanted to, but actually time is running out. Yeah, time is running out. So I'm gonna travel up here, and we need to do is check or get 1 low morale. Let me get 1 low morale instead, and I give that to, I don't know, let's give it to Kazumi for now. Okay, good. So that was the round. Now next round, what will we do? I definitely want to cook a little bit later on, but I will not do that now. We definitely need more tokens here. Yeah, let me go to the quarter so we can return 2 tokens. Let's return, I don't know, these 2 and get 3 tokens here. We need to prepare for endgame now, because we're getting toward the end game. Yeah, in 4 rounds. So yeah. Tempest. A horrible storm is brewing at your location. Either hold the course, Savvy 8, or flee Craft 9. But then we would have to move the ship one distance. But I would like to go here actually. So let's... that's Savvy 8. Savvy 8 is a lot. I don't really want to spend more because they are all exhausted already, right? I could do Savvy 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do Savvy 3. Sure. Why not? 1, 2, 3. And then hope we draw a 5 at least. That's a 3. That's not enough. That is not enough. Let's redraw Fate. Oh, that's even worse. Let's redraw Fate. There we go. Okay, everything worked. So that is fine. But now we are really in a bad shape here. You know what? Let's go to the port. I will spend 4 coins to remove 1 fatigue from everyone. So as a start, that is not too bad like that. That's like 10, that's 11 fatigue I'm just removing. That is not bad. And then also we can heal 2 damage for each, but I think we don't have any damage, that's fine. I could actually do that again. Can I speed twice at the inn? I guess I can. I don't know if I can, but I think I can. I could do that again to remove all the other stuff as well. You know what? Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. And then we can remove even more fatigue tokens. I think you can do that twice. I hope so, at least. Like this. That's fine. And then I will spend this one here to remove that low morale from Kazumi. So, and then I will go to the shipyard, pay 2 materials here to get rid of the 2 ship damage. And then level cards, and then I want to buy that 1 level card. Because we have 4 experience and I need 3, I think. Wait, where is it? Here, 3 experience. If Kazumi misses, plus 1 damage. So Kazumi, if she misses, she does 2 damage. That is good. So, yeah, I will do that. That is a pretty good thing. So that is 3 experience we spent. So we still have 1 left. Okay. Wonderful. That was our port action. We are doing a little bit better now. And I wanted to go to the shop, but we don't have anything anymore here. So, yeah, let's continue traveling, I guess. So let's travel 5. So 1. And then we can go 1 more even. That is page 5. There, we want to go to Blood Rock. There we want to go. Okay, cool. Then we have our new turn. Let's just go to the bridge so we can return all these command tokens to the supply and take 2 for ourselves. That is good. And then we also get another one of these cards. Do we want to equip one? We could do that alert. That would just give one more accuracy if we discard it. Accuracy, we have 3 at full health, 3. She doesn't have a whole lot of accuracy, so let's give it to her for 1 command token, and then we can draw a new skill card here. Rapid Strike. Even the crew member missiles, they deal damage first. Okay, well, that can be okay, but I guess not that great. So you see, they're almost all decked out with cards. We still have like 1, 2, 3, 4 cards we can put there. So let's try to deck them all, like have them all decked out, and I think then we are fine. I hope we will still get another another totem over there. All right, next event. Ruthless traders. Pirate traders from the south demand to do business with you. They threaten to fire cannons if you refuse. Make a trade, cunning 8. Otherwise we lose 2 coins, which we don't have, so it doesn't matter. And if we make a trade, we lose 1 coin and gain 2 meat or 1 artifact. But we can't. We don't have coins. Or we can ignore them. If we draw 3 to 6 fate, we take 3 chip damage. That's fine. All good. Nothing happens. So, yeah, we don't have too many turns anymore. So, I will travel up there to Blood Rock. So, yeah, we can travel 2. But before that, I will have to do that challenge here. 5 strength. You know what? Let's just risk it. That is 3. So, we take 2 ship damage. But we still have 2 wood that we can repair with. So, that's fine. So, that's 6. That is over here at the bridge. And the other ship damage is 2. That is the deck. Okay. That was our first turn. Our first action, second action is to actually go to Blood Rock. That is 50. Because we have that Rome tag there. That should be the one we need. 50. Let's look for that. Over here, I think. Yeah. Blood Rock. In the village of Blood Rock, surrounded by red... Oh, by the way, if keyword poison, turn to 50.4. But we don't have poison, right? No, we don't. Okay. In the village of Blood Rock, surrounded by red cliffs, a swarm of whitewashed huts scatters across the sandstone. At the dock, a Lucran trader loads his triceratops with bundles of spices and grain. You enter the desert village of Blood Rock. So you can visit the cantina for 1 coin. We don't have a coin. We can explore the cliffs. Perception 5. But we can also speak to the stone oracle with the keyword Rome, which we have. So we will definitely do that. 50.3. Let me just find that. There we go. Sun to stone and wind will roam. Your words wake the stone oracle. It shifts its head and rolls open 2 stone eyes. Few have been giving that phrase, it says. I am glad to hear that my friend, the great tree, is still alive. You must have gained his trust if he told you how to wake me. Oh, right, remember? We did not fell that tree with the great axe we had. Right? And that's why we got this quest here. The oracle opens his mouth, and a stone rolls off his great tongue and into your hands. I suppose he expected to give you this. Gain adventure card 81, which is a totem. Okay, great. That sounded really easy, but we had to get rid of that axe and get rid of the other quest and stuff. We had to lose a lot to get this here. 81. So that is our 5th totem then. Okay, we're getting places. Nice, nice, nice. 81, 81, 81. There we go. That is the totem of roaming. Let me show you. Here we go. And that one just gives us, oh, that gives us 2 savvy if we spend a command. That's not too bad. So let's take that. Right there. Okay, so we have our 5 totems there, which is really nice. Complete quest 149. And return to ship. And then we are done with our turn. Then the next turn, yeah, we're almost at the end of the game. And we made it until the end of the game, right? Now, at the end of the game, we will still have to get that, do that fight. But apart from that, we are doing really well at the moment. Okay, so let's see. What do we need? Do we explore a little bit more? We don't need to explore, really. We need command tokens. That is important. So let's go here. We can return 2, but there are none. And I will just get 3 command tokens. Let's just reload up on command tokens. Okay. Volcanic waters. Water around the Manticore begins to boil. Either navigate out of the boiling water by losing 1 action this turn, or explore the water. Savvy 7. No, I will navigate out and lose 1 action this turn. This is fine, because we're close to the end. I don't want to do a whole lot anymore. So now I'm thinking, what do we want to do? We are up there, right? I just want to like wait for the end, because we're doing actually pretty fine. Oh, by the way, I could have drawn 1 skill card. So let's draw one and see what we get there. Dodge. Discard this equipped card to give this crew member 2 block. That is not too bad. She already has 2 block. She has 0 block here. No, she has 1 block. So we could give that to her. No, let's give it to Gregory. Dodge, that's pretty nice. That costs us 2 command, that's fine. Okay. Oh, and we would have had to discard one. Let's discard this one. So we have one action this turn, and then another 2. We have 3 more actions altogether. That's all actions we get until the end of the game. So, and we are, at the moment, we are on page 5. We are right there, Blood Rock. So, Blood Rock, let me just cross it out so we know we have been there. So, we have 3 actions. Let's just travel north and see what is there. Maybe there's something cool there, I don't know. Actually, what we could also do is that Ant's map thing, right? Can we get there in time? We just need to go over there. I don't want to do too much anymore. Let's just go north and explore there a little bit and see what happens. So travel 5, so we can travel 2, so that is page 23. Wait. It doesn't have that many pages. Oh no. Oh, then we actually, let me just get it. Then we are actually in the expansion again. That's cool. Like at the end of the game, we actually get into the expansion again. Isn't that great? So page 23. I didn't know that in the north there was the expansion as well. So this is where we go. Let's go over here. Oh, we can travel 2, right? We can travel up to 2, yeah. So there, we could also travel 1 more. We could also check out what's here, right? There's like the Scholars Camp. I would love to go over there. So let's just travel here, and that's it. And then next turn we can travel once and look at the Scholars Camp and see what's there. And that's pretty much it. Well, that's pretty cool. That's a cool end to end over there. Nice. Okay, so it's next turn. Let's see. Actually, we also need to repair our ship. So we actually do need 1 more turn. We don't have. We can't travel, right? No, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. So +3 damage, +1 damage. Actually, let's see. +1 damage. You know what? I think I will give the adrenaline to Mac. That costs 2 command. Because when she has 3 damage or more, then she does 1 more damage. That could be helpful. Like at the end. I think that's not too bad. Yeah. So we just need a lot of command tokens. So we can remove all of them, but there are none. And I will just take 2 command tokens for myself. Like this. And then last event. Actually, we could also spend 1 command to not draw that event card. Here, 2 command to not draw that, so we have more turns, so we can repair our ship and stuff. Because I don't know if we need a repaired ship, but that might be a good idea. You know what? So you know what? I will spend 2 command to not draw an event card this turn. So we can just do our 2 turns. That's wonderful. So we travel there. It's not a 1 or 2, so the rats still don't trigger. And then with the second action, I will look at the Scholars Camp. No, I will go to the port. No, I will look at the Scholars Camp first. That is R20. Oh, that's a different book. Let me get the other book. That is over there. So, like this. R20. That's cool that we are actually ending in the expansion. That is a really cool ending. There we go. Scholars Camp. Azure blue canvas tents are scattered across the sand, as if spilled haphazardly among the stone ruins. The flag of Lucre is perched atop the largest tent, flapping wildly in the strong wind. In the distance is a massive dig site, a square hole cut out of the ground with stoic workers shuffling around it. Smaller dig sites have been carved out of the ground everywhere, including throughout the camp itself. Wooden supports keep sand from refilling the holes. We can visit the head's archaeologist's tent. We can trade artifacts, sell exactly 1 artifact for 4 coins, or buy 1 for 4 coins. That is nice, we could get some coins. Work in the main dig site, craft 6. Okay, maybe that will just give us also more coins. Explore the outskirts. Unavailable if keyword archaeologist. We don't have that. So let's trade artifacts first. So we can sell one artifact for 4 coins. I will do that. That is a good deal for 4 coins. I don't know if we need those, but it could be helpful. Let's go to the head archaeologist's tent. The head archaeologist's tent is a deep shade of azure blue covered with an intricate amber pattern. A tall, thin, Lucran man steps in front of the tent's door to block you from entering. I am afraid Professor Mitsk is far too busy to take meetings. I'm his assistant, Sal. He looks you up and down. You must be new around here. Fine, I'll tell you what you need to know. The locals believe this area was cursed by the gods. It's not, but there are a lot of monsters around, so watch yourselves. If you'd like to earn money, you can get a job on the main dig side. Or if you happen to find any artifacts on your own, we'll buy them off you. Questions? Audrey raises her hand, but Sal ignores her. Good, that is all. Now move along, please. He shoos you away. Return to R20. Okay. Do we want to explore the outskirts, maybe? We could do that. We could do that. We could also... You know what? Yeah, let's do that. I don't want to work in the main dig side. We might get money, but I don't know how much we need, right? In Craft 6, we would just get fatigued again. So what I instead will do, I will just explore the outskirts over there. Outside of the central campsite, the tents are less grand and more crowded. As you push your way through the crowd, you feel someone grab your arm. Sharp claws prick your skin, and the voice said, "Please come with me." You're dragged into one of the ragged tents, where your assailant kneels before you. She's willowy and gaunt, with dark circles under her eyes and wild black hair falling past her shoulders. But these details barely register compared to the large goat eyes staring up at you and the memory of her claws digging into your skin. "You're captain of a ship, yes? My name is Audrey. I'd like to hire you for an expedition." When she speaks, you can see that her mouth is full of sharp teeth. We can ask for more details or turn her down. Well, let's ask for more details and see what happens. Audrey's face lights up when you ask to hear more. "It's well known among Lucran scholars that the central island in this region was most likely the site of the ancient battle between the god Valak and the hero Raltold. A lot can be learned about the battle from simply examining the site. But looking over old records, I have discovered reference to an object, Life's Bell, that would allow us to actually view the events of that fateful day directly, as if we were there ourselves. By cross-referencing ancient maps, I even know where Life's Bell can be found. But no one here believes me. They don't take the application of magic to scholarly studies seriously. Well, and they don't really take me seriously. So no one will support my expedition. But I don't need funds. I just need a ride." Audrey grabs your arm again, looking at you with pleading eyes. "If you let me on your boat and accompany me on this expedition, I promise you can have any artifacts we discover along the way. I don't care about material objects. I only want to write a record of that battle in as much detail as possible." That smells like a totem, but we only have 2 turns after that. So I like 2 actions. I don't know if we can do that. Agree to take her on or turn her down. I will agree to take her on. "Thank you." Audrey's wide smile is lightly unnerving, with all her sharp teeth bared at you. "I promise you this expedition will be a worthwhile endeavor for all of us." Gain adventure card 128. That is Audrey. Okay, so we have a companion. Hopefully it's something good that could help us in the end battle. 128. Could also be something negative, right? It is possible that companions give you a negative effect. Oh yeah, okay, that's actually good. She just for a command token we can have 2 savvy. That is not too bad. We would take her on. Thank you. And also we get quests 191 and 199. Let's see where we have to go for that. Maybe it's a good idea to do that. 191, here's 191. And 199 is over here. Okay, let's see. 191. An expedition's beginning. Audrey asked us to help her find Life's Bell for a research project she's working on. She says it should be near a tall peak of red stone to the southeast of the scholars' camp. Here. We can actually get there and do stuff. Ambitious archaeologist. An archaeologist named Audrey joined our crew, determined to pursue her research despite her colleagues' skepticism. We could actually do that. But we also still need to go to the port here, right? To repair our ship. But you know what? Let's just leave repairing our ship. Let's just go down there. That should be okay. That should be fine, I think. Yeah. Okay. And then next round, I will go over here. I will return these two to the supply and get 3 new ones. And also, I will get a new skill card. Discard this equipped card to give another crew member 2 block. Okay. Well, that's fine. So, now we need to think. Do we take that card here? Right? Or do we stall it again? I'm not 100% sure. But you know what? I think I will not stall. Insect infestation. A colony of bulbous biting insects infects every dark corner of the ship. This is ongoing. At the turn end, we need to draw Fate 4+. If we fail, we gain 1 venom and lose 1 food. Okay. At the turn end. But we only have 1 turn end left, right? So, I mean, yeah, whatever. That's fine. All right, now we have 2 actions left. So let's travel first. That is a 6. Wonderful. So we can actually travel down there. You know what? I will not do that challenge. Let's see if we can get it like this. We can. So we get 1 low morale. That's fine. I can get rid of that. That's fine. Let me just give that to, I don't really know. At the moment, they are all pretty good. So let's give it to her for now. And then we drive down here, go down there. I will spend 1 command to get rid of that low morale token again. And cook and everything, I will do that later. That all that cooking. Well, actually, I don't have to cook too much. Not really. You know what? No, actually, not. Well, let's just explore here first and see what we need, because next round we can still do a few things. So R83, that is our very last action, because the event deck is depleted and then everything is done. What's R83? There we go. A crowd stands among the swirling sands. The group is varied, with people from all across the wandering sea. No 2 of them look alike, and yet they move in unison, making all of the same gestures at the same time. When they speak, it's with a layered voice, the whole group speaking at once. We are the singularity, the true acolytes of Evil. Unlike the Western heretics, we seek to emulate Evil, him of many forms in one mind, by joining our wills. From the many we become one. What is it you seek? We can challenge their claim, we can trade with the singularity, or return their lost item. We need the keyword bottle for that, which we don't have, no. Well, I think we are wrong. We are not where we need to go here. Where did it say? Wait, where is it? Here. It said southeast, right? To the southeast of the scholars' camp. A tall peak of red stone. It should be there. Oh no, it's there. It's the R12, I think. Okay, well then we are wrong. Do we challenge their claims? We could challenge their claims, right? Maybe we get something. I don't know. Let's do that, I guess. Yeah. We can also trade with them. Let's challenge their claims. 83.1 there. You ask the singularity for details. Oh, first, wait. Savvy 9. We first need to do that skill check. Savvy. Yeah, well, savvy. We do have Audrey, right? So we could do that. That is savvy 2. And then we have savvy 4. and savvy 6. And we need 9, right? Yeah, so need to have a 3 here. Perfect. You ask a singularity for details about their order and their way of life, gradually turning to more and more specific topics. Finally, when you ask what they usually eat for breakfast, one of the members of the singularity, a young man near the front of the group, slips up, beginning to speak just behind the others. The group notices this, and suddenly their unison is entirely broken. They all start to move and speak at odds with each other. An older man lightly smacks the young man in the head. "Curse Jax! I told you to memorize the script better." Jax mumbles, "Sorry, Vumu." Vumu sighs and addresses you. "Fine, you caught us. We're still working on the whole joining our minds thing. In the meantime, we perform a sort of unison instead, memorizing scripts to speak together. But if we perform unison well enough, then eventually our minds will generally join as one. We're sure of it. We just have to get it right. Please don't tell anyone about this. We'll pay you to keep quiet. Gain 3 coins and 1 XP. And return to the ship." That was pretty sad now. I mean, it's a cool story, right? But I would have liked to do the archaeology thing, but now we can't do it anymore. Oh no, what am I doing? Oops. Oh, by the way, this belongs to this guy here. Okay. And before we enter the end of the game with the next turn and the end of the story, let us learn a little bit about Audrey, who we neglected very, very long, and now she's actually quite strong. Audrey Williams. Audrey wears oil stains and coal dust with pride. The sound of a thrumming engine puts her at ease. Her father taught her of the trade. She couldn't stay home with mother, who died in the influenza epidemic. So she spent her hard childhood running through the iron bellies of boiler rooms as her father tuned up the triple expansion engines of docked steamships. She joined Captain Odessa's crew in her late teens, eager to see the world. She keeps a rabbit foot in her pocket and visits graveyards at every port where mother whispers to her sometimes. Okay, cool. So put everything like this here and that. Alright, so then we enter our last turn. Okay, I will go here. Return all of the tokens, it's just these two, to here, and get 2 new command tokens. So we don't have a whole lot of command tokens this time. I was not able to save a whole lot, but okay, that's the way it is. I also want to... we still have a few, we still have 3 tokens here. Let us cook a little bit to get rid of those. Actually, you know what? I would have cooked before that, right? So I can put that token in here. I would have returned it there. And let me cook. We have 1, 2, 3 fatigue tokens. So 3 are enough. So 1 carrot, another carrot, and a grain, I suppose. Like this. For that. So we can get rid of these 3 fatigue tokens. So now we don't have any fatigue. We're completely healed up. We have at least a few command tokens, and we are pretty well equipped. So now we are ready for the end fight because yeah, well, that's it. And now the event deck is depleted. So now we read story F1. Oh no, that's the wrong book. We need to go to the main book again. F1. This is the finale. Yeah, it says here, finale. There's also death stuff, but we will not read that. A figure materializes from dust in the air. A short, plump woman with a nest of gray hair, though there's a transparent ghostiness to her. We still remember her, right? From the beginning of the story. She wears an apple grin, and in her right hand she grips a tall bamboo fishing pole. It's the same woman you met when you first arrived in the Wandering Sea. The first person you talked to in this strange world on the rocky spire many weeks ago. The god Omlude. You've run out of time. The Hectocron wants to rule these seas, unchallenged by the gods. He has found you, and he's gathered enough strength to destroy you. It's now or never, so you'll need all the help you can get. Even if you fight him off this time, he'll return tomorrow and the next day, and he won't stop until he sinks your ship. She disappears. That doesn't sound too great. Restore all crew member health. Really? Remove all status tokens and remove all fatigue. Remove all command tokens from all adventure cards and crew boards. Then gain 7 command plus 1 per player. Okay, I get 8 command. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all command that is left. I actually have all command tokens now. Wow. Look at this. We have all command tokens. So we did everything correctly. Nice. We just have not healed our ship, but I think that's fine. And split them as desired among players. You may now also spend any unused experience points to buy level cards. I think we only have 2 experience, right? Yeah. Are there any level cards with 2? I don't think so. If yes, then I will just get those, but I think 3 is the minimum. Yeah. And these as well. Yeah. So I can do that. Okay. So they actually do give you a chance at the end. I forgot about that. That's cool. Something disturbs the quiet sea. A distant tectonic pounding rumbles the ship's interior, echoing through the corridors. Foam builds to starboard until waves erupt and a giant creature emerges from the deep. Okay, so we have combat 46, 47, 49. Okay, that will be very tough for sure. Because that's the hexagon now. 46, 47, 49, right? Let me check again. Yes, that is level 26. Remember that we had like level 18 and 19 and stuff like that, I think. And these were already really tough. So I don't know if we can actually win. But let's see. So let me put all of that aside here. That as well, because we don't do these quests anymore. Okay, where are the cards? Here. So let me just shuffle these roughly like this. Hexagon tail, hexagon hands, and hexagon head. Wow, this will be a tough battle. Look at this. Look at this, like 7 damage, 6, 8, 10 damage, and 10 damage. So this one pretty much just obliterates us. So we will have to like do a lot of damage quick. These two are like the hardest ones here. Well, that one does ship damage. That is okay. We can still stomach a bit of ship damage. That's not too bad. But I think we really need to get going here. Okay. So we actually do like extra damage here with command tokens. That is a good thing already. We deal like 3 damage to the hexagon plus 2 plus 1. So we can deal like 6 damage immediately, right? That is one thing we can do. 3, 4, 5, 6, for example. And then we do 2, 4. We can actually do like a lot of stuff here. So let's see if we can like do a few things. So who will we attack with? Someone who can just do like quite a lot of damage at the beginning. We do have him here, right? But he will not survive. He will not survive the counterattack for sure. But none of them will survive the counterattack pretty much, right? Well, actually, no, we can discard this card here to get more defense. So you know what? I will attack with Gregory first. There we go. So we need accuracy of 6. We have 3. So let's draw a card. That is enough. So we do now 4 damage. Let's see if that 4 damage is enough or if we will use some stuff here already. So 4 damage would be these 2, for example. 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 3, 6. We need 1 more damage. 1 more damage. Can we squeeze that out someplace? Somehow. I don't think so. That's 4 damage here. This one I will give to... I don't know yet. Who will I give this to? Who needs to survive? Who is strong? He got the trident, which is pretty good actually. So he should be able to survive a little bit. So let's give it to him. Okay, and then I could spend command tokens, right? That is Let me see. 1. Yeah, then let's not do all of those. Let's just do the one here with deal 3 damage to the Hectorcon. Like 3 damage already is not bad. That's 2. That's 3. And then we need 4 more damage, but we can only do 3 here with these cards. What a shame. That would have been amazing if we could have just eliminated the head immediately, but that's not possible. All right, then counterattack, that is 9. 9 damage, but we have 1 block. So that's 8 damage. And then we can discard this to only get 6 damage. And then we take 1 extra damage. No, then Gregory will immediately die. But wait. I can use this one here. If a crew member has 0 health, restore 5 health and give them 1 frightened. So Gregory would receive 1 more damage than he has health, and we like the extra damage we need to give to Raphael. But we can actually revive Gregory with that again, and restore 5 health. So he still has 5 health left. Okay, that went pretty well. So next attack. Let me see what we can do. So we need to do like 4 damage here at least to continue here. That would be great. Somebody who can do 4 damage at least, that's her. But like accuracy of 6 is pretty rough. That is pretty rough. Who else can do a lot of damage? 3 damage here with 3 accuracy. 4 damage with 3 accuracy. 4 damage. So you know what? Let's continue with Audrey. 3 accuracy. We need 6. Come on. Oh no, that's not enough. Let me spend this one here to redraw fate. That works. That's enough. That's all we need. And she does 4 damage. So she can immediately get rid of the Hectorcon head. Like this. So we were actually able to defeat the head. And also that one we will give to someone else. To do 1 extra damage. Who do we give this to? We could actually give this to Gregory, right? And he can do even more damage later on. I think that's what I will do. Wow. Really nice. And okay, so the Hectorcon head is gone and cannot attack back because, well, it is gone. All right, now we have the hands and the tail left. The tail will really mess us up, I think. No, actually not. This one will mess us up, like the hands. So let's try to do as much damage as we can there. So 3, 5, 7. That would be 10 damage to us. And if I'm not mistaken, I should be able to withstand that with Gregory. So let's try that. Let's do with Gregory one more time. We have accuracy of 3, and we need to get 6. That's enough. Wonderful. So we do 4 damage regularly, plus 1. We do 5 damage. That is not bad. That would be like that here. Look at this, how much damage we can do here. That is amazing. And then the Hectorcon does 3, 5, 10 damage back. So let's see, 10 damage, but we have 3 block. So that would be then still 7 damage. We gain 1 extra damage, that's 8. But we can block 3 damage here. But that's not enough. We still need 1 block and then we survive. But I think that's not possible. No, that's not possible. That's a shame. That is a shame. Yeah, well then he will unfortunately perish. I will still discard this dodge just because then there will be no further damage for other combatants, but he unfortunately did not make it. But then again, do I have anything to revive him again? I don't think so, right? No. But okay. And we have one last one. I will give that one to Marco. Because he can do 3 damage. 5, yeah, that's enough. So he has an accuracy of 3, we need 6. So let's go. That is enough. Wonderful. We do 3 damage. But I will discard this card, then we do 4 damage. And then I will also put a command token here, so we do 6 damage. I could actually also do this one here, then we do 7 damage. That means 3, 5, 6, 7. So this one is completely done. The hands are also done, and we only have that tail left. Also, there's a synergy token, so we can give that synergy token to someone who can do even more damage then. Who does a lot of damage? She, but she has like a really bad accuracy, right? 2 damage would be then 4 damage with a lot of accuracy. That's not too bad. How about this one here? 3? No, even here. Yeah, let's give it to Kazumi. Oh, she can do a lot of damage then. That's fine. All right. But now everything is over. First of all, we have that counter attack. That is 7 damage. He has 2 blocks, so that's 5 damage. And that's it. So he will actually now die, but he has that synergy token from the doctor. That means that he still has 2 health left. So he still survives. The Hectorcon tail now attacks again because we are done with all the combat action tokens. So that's another 7 damage. Can anybody survive 7 damage? She can survive 7 damage. If I put like 2 command tokens here. Because then she has 3 block. 7 minus 3, that's 4. So she still has 1 health left. Okay, I'm actually doing well. Like 1 person is down, but the Hectorcon is almost defeated. And then the it would be great if we could actually defeat the Hectorcon. So let's see if we can get that going. Okay, then we take back all our tokens here. And then we need to do, altogether we need to do 8 damage. So she can do a lot of damage. She can do like 5 damage at least. That is not too bad. But she would not survive the counterattack. But that's something we will just have to live with, I suppose. Well, actually, 4, 7? No, she can actually survive. She can survive. So, okay, so she fights accuracy of 2. We need 6. Oh no. Let's redraw a fate card with... Wait. Here. No, wait. Can we redraw fate? Yeah, here. With her, we can redraw fate. Come on. That's 4 plus 2. That's 6. That's enough. So we do 3 damage plus 2. That is 5 damage. That is really good. And you know, yeah, okay, 5 damage is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a counter attack of 7, but she has 0 block. Okay, so counter attack of 7, but there was something that I wanted to do. Here, I can spend a command token here, over here for the Cloak of Ulo. So she receives has 3 block. So instead of 7 damage, she receives 4 damage. So she is still alive. Wow, but they're all like clinging to their life, to their last breath. I did cover a synergy token, so we'll give that to Mara. Yeah. So it's Mara's turn. We need an accuracy of 6. We have a 4 here. No, we have even a 5 accuracy. That is more than enough. So, and now we do 2 plus 1 damage. That's 3 damage right here. And we defeated the Hectorcon, which is amazing. We actually made it. So, wow, that is incredible. All right, then let's continue. Right there. As the titanic monster sinks below the waves, the sky grows suddenly dark, the stars patterns alien and exotic. The horizon shifts and a solitary stony island appears before the ship. Columns of white rock stand in a circle around a tower at the center of the island, and it feels like an eerie and cursed place. though you know you can't avoid it. You can feel it in your gut that this is the way home. This is where the gods sleep. If you have no totems, turn to F20, otherwise keep reading. We have totems. We have 5. You land and climb a cracked stairway that leads into the tower. Strangely, the air is stale, as if the sea wind cannot touch this place. White sand lies in clumps along the stairs, emitting an unearthly glow against the black sea and midnight sky. Inside, the tower is hollow. A borderless staircase runs up the wall's edge. As you start up the stairs, you hear a clatter of steps behind you. A ragtag group fills the doorway. Lucran soldiers, Zogmere hunters, archers, and warriors of Pan. A man takes off his crimson helmet, his weathered, wrinkled eyes pleading. Stop! Don't wake the gods! They'll exact revenge upon these seas. Mag grips your arm, her frown cold and unmoving. Ignore them. We are so close now. The man in red armor drops his helmet on the chipped floor, advancing with trepidation like a beggar. Stop now and give us the totems. We've been following you because word was spreading about your crew, that you had lasted longer than any other totem seekers, even fighting back the Hectocron. People were saying that you might succeed, and they were right, but it doesn't have to end this way. A Pan woman steps forward, her bioluminescent skin glowing in the darkness. My people were destroyed for defying the gods. Many have suffered under their wrath. Please give this up. Stay here in our world. So we can run up the tower as quickly as you can. We can tell them that we plan to destroy the gods with the keyword frog, which we definitely don't have. No, definitely not. We can lie to them and say that we plan to destroy the gods, but we can't do that, right? We can attack them, we can give them the totems, or we can tell them we plan to turn the gods normal. For that we need these totems, Sword of the Duelist. We don't have that. We need 3 specific totems for that. We don't have any of those. Okay, so what can we do? We can lie to them, and we can run up the tower as quickly as we can. That's probably the worst choice. We can lie to them that we plan to destroy the gods, even though we cannot do so. That's not nice, but at least we would not have to deal with them. We can attack them, which I definitely don't want to do. It's level 19. We would be able to do that, but I don't want to attack them. And I don't want to give them the totems either. I have collected those. I definitely don't want to do that. So I think I will lie, although I don't want to, but I will lie to them that I plan to destroy the gods because, well, I don't want to all the other things. So that is cunning 12. That is fine. We are still okay. We can still do a lot of convincing here. So cunning 12. Let's see who's good at that. So we have 2. Like 12 is really high. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so we still need, wow, that's a lot. We still need 5. Ooh, that is tough. Let's be lucky. Please, let's be lucky. Oh, that's incredible. That's incredible. We actually drew a 6. Okay, so we actually made it. Turn to F9. Let's see what happens. At first we were going to wake them, but now we plan to destroy them, you say. Murmurs erupt within the crowd. Someone shouts, "It's a lie!" Mac approaches the crowd and speaks to them for over an hour. By the time she finishes, the people are convinced. The man in crimson armor hesitates, then nods. Let it be true. We will let you go. I am so sorry, guys. I am so sorry for lying to you. Draw fate. If keyword sparring, add 2. No, we don't have that. If 1 to 4, keep reading. If F5 plus, turn to F6. Okay, wow. Now we really see what fate does. That's 5. Turn to F6. Do we want that, or do we just want to continue reading? Do we have anything here to actually redraw fate or something? No, we can just add 1 here. We cannot redraw fate, right? Not anymore. We used that in our fight. Yeah. Well, then we will have to see what happens, I guess. Oh no, I don't like that at all. Okay, then we turn to f6. Then fate has intervened and done something. You climb to the top of the tower and find the gods lying on a circle of stone slabs. The gods look closer to death than sleep, unmoving, unbreathing, still and lifeless. The first god is a plump woman with grey hair, Ormlude. Next is a woman with dark brown skin and hair, holding a shell in one hand and a flute in the other. That's Mikra, whispers Mag, pointing. Mag names the rest of the gods in turn. Zagra, god of trickery and prisoners, is a trim, handsome man with a streak of grey in his hair and a necklace of coins. A pale woman with dark hair is the easily angered goddess of earthquakes, Shorm. Valad lies in red armor holding a long spear and a curved sword. Orphash, god of Mithens, has a huge bull head and is by far the largest. The last god is a bearded man in a simple robe, his slab covered in lush green grass and winding white vines. An eighth slab lies empty, but a dirty feather sits in the middle of it. We must place a totem on each slab to awaken them, says Mag. Raphael holds a gun to your head. Give me the totems. I don't want to go home. I've had enough of the sailor life, working like a dog to scrape together a living. I'm selling these totems here and living my life out in comfort. Oh wow, Raphael, that's not very nice. Luckily, I did not give you any weapons. Where do you have the gun, by the way? Why do you have a gun suddenly? We could have used it in our battles earlier. So we can either try to tag Raphael out of it, or we can suddenly give the command to stop Raphael. I think talking him out of it will not work. I think we will have to stop him. So I will suddenly give the command to stop him. Let me just find the page. There we go. Cannon tackles Raphael. Raphael struggles, but Audrey knocks him out with a rock. The crew binds him up. Good. We can place a totem on each slab. Requires at least 8 totals. We cannot do that. Destroy the gods. Requires keyword frog and at least 5 totems. We have 5 totems, but we don't have that frog thing. Whatever that is. We can turn the gods mortal with the 3 totems we don't have. And we can place all the totems we have on these slabs. We can do that. Or we don't have any totems. Well, then we place all the totems we have on the slabs. That is F19, right? Yeah. Let's see. Well, that will probably now be the ending. You place what totems you have on the slabs of stone. The stones start to glow, growing hotter and brighter, smoking like hot coals. Hope grows within you. Will you finally be able to go home to New York? Will you see your father again? The stones glow white, spewing smoke and sparks until they completely disintegrate, leaving black char marks on the tower flagstones. The gods remain unchanged, statues of flesh on stone slabs, their centuries of slumber undisturbed. That's it? Says Audrey, unable to hide her despair. Mag stares at the char marks with solemn eyes. I suspected we didn't have enough when we came here, but I did hope. After containing your own disappointment, you mustered the strength to address the crew. I think it's time we ended this, you tell them. This world isn't ours, but we can make it a home here. Maybe it's better that we let these people have the peace they want. You manage to return to the Manticore, but it isn't long before the Hectocron trails you again, revived and out for revenge, bashing the ship's hull and scratching at it with mighty claws at every opportunity. He knows what you seek, and who you are, and he'll never stop hunting. In a desperate move, you turn the ship full speed toward shore, beaching your beloved vessel to escape the monster. As the months go by, the crew members adjust to their fate. You make your way to Zogmir, the sanctuary city, a place where all those without a home must eventually seek refuge. Once there, one by one, the crew members depart, seeking their own destinies. Gregory sits on the edge of a dock, sipping a cup of tea as the fleet of Zogmir fishing ships depart from the day's labor. It's so strange. It feels like this might actually be where I wanted to live all along. You sit next to him, swinging your legs over the calm turquoise water below. Sometimes we don't know what we really want until we can't choose, you say. I suspect in many ways I can live a life here that is just as fulfilling as it would have been back home. You fill your lungs, stretching your face up to the hazy sun. And I think I finally stopped mourning my father. Gregory nods. Yes, but what about the Manticore? A slow smile spreads across your face. I don't think I'll ever be able to let that go. We would not have survived this without you, Captain, he says. Thank you. He places a hand on Gregory's shoulder and he climbs to his feet, strolling toward his new medical clinic down the road. The end. Ending 12. So now we have the instruct. That's the end of the game. So we reached the end of the game. We were actually not able to escape because we would have needed all totems. I think there's like 8. 8 totems. We got like 5. So yeah. I've actually never been able so far to actually collect all totems. I don't know what's necessary for that. So that did not work. But there are different endings, and I think this is a different ending than I had before. I'm not quite sure. So what we now do is, now we have that campaign sheet here, right? Let me just get that. So this is just the map, and here we have the campaign sheet. Oh no, not the campaign sheet. There is actually an achievement sheet, and this is where we can like note down the totems that we got. Oh no, there's many more totems. See that? There's like a whole. Of course, there's many more totems. We would have needed 8 to be able to escape here, and then we can also say which endings we got and which cards we have unlocked, right? Because we can actually unlock cards. Because then we have it a little bit easier next time. So what we do here is you see a count number of different totems and endings you have achieved to unlock these cards for all future campaigns. We check out how many totems we have unlocked. So this time we have unlocked 5 totems. We would get quests 171 to 172. But I have already unlocked totems in my last playthroughs, so I would have even more, right? So for example, like for the 4, there would be quests 171 and 172, right? So we can take a look at those. And these are cards that we have unlocked for the future campaigns. So 171, 172, give me a second, here, and this one. And these are now unlocked for all future campaigns. You see here we have now the cargo bay. Is an optional rule, so we can also add the cargo bay room to the ship. It is just another ship action, right? And if we go there, we can gain 3 command, and we can draw 6 ability cards, of which we can keep 2. So we can get more ability cards that way. And that is just, we just set that up right here next to the shipboard. Give me a second. Right. Would be right there, like this. But I don't know, do we then lose? I think we lose the sick bay for that instead, right? I think so, like this here. I think we would lose the sick bay for that. Let me check. I think so, yeah. I think that we would do that. I have actually already unlocked that with my first playthrough, but I wanted to play this as if I had like not unlocked anything, right? To give you like the full vanilla experience, well, with the expansion, of course. But yeah, and that is it then. That is then the end of the game, and there are different endings you can reach. And of course, I mean, we can still discover a lot, right? Because we have only discovered here, we have started here, then we went down here. Here we have discovered almost everything, and then here a little bit, and up here a little bit, right? So R20 was another one that we went to, which is up here, right? So we did almost visit like the entire map, but we haven't seen a whole lot, right? So we have seen this here mainly, and a little bit down here, and this is like just a little bit. So yeah, so there's still lots more to see. So I've also ventured up here a lot, seen here a lot of things, but down here, for example, I've never been there. I haven't seen a whole lot of here, right? So this is where I would go next time. Maybe a little bit of here, maybe there a little bit. So there's still a lot to see. So yeah. All right. Well, that concludes my playthrough of Sleeping Gods by Ryan Laukat. I really hope you enjoyed this. This took a long time to film, but this was really fun. And I really, really hope you enjoyed this series. I hope you enjoyed being with me on this journey and doing this adventure together with me. Well, As usual, I want to thank all of you for your support, especially my patrons who are generously supporting me on Patreon. A huge shout out goes to Thakno, who's currently my biggest supporter. Thank you so much for that. As usual, if you would also like to support me, you can head over to my Patreon and take a look at the tiers. But I'm also really happy for any other support, such as likes, comments, maybe even subscriptions. And you can also join my Discord server to hang out with me and my community. Alright, thank you so much for watching, for accompanying me on this exciting journey, and I will see you in the very next video or on my Discord server. Take care everyone, stay safe, and cheers.